whole time. I got my Miggity champ, 2 lighters sitting in front of me, phone on a charger. Let's put this ashtray right here.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park.
It's late. It's nighttime.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way
playing on the
out of the
road all year.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens.
Last time we was in Buffalo, we went home in the playoffs. Let's go.
Underway in Buffalo. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh, I'm gonna need your my player too for the video. Clips and kickoffs and field goals.
Drive will begin at the 25.
On the road again. Special effects. Special effects. No playmakers. We're gonna run that boy. Y'all gotta come down earlier than that. Too much time.
30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 6.
Lottie-dottie, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody. Good tackle, Brent. Good tackle, Brent English.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Check tight end. Boy, you had that seam route. You had the fade route. Butterball. I don't know what my defense was doing. Oh, my God. Sheesh. They all blitzed.
They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Thank God I didn't see that shit. Oh, my God.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Hey, you got your my player as the punter, too?
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Nah, that's hot.
On 17-yard line.
All right, so let's work, baby.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Good run, Israel. Good blocking, O-line.
10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a
good shit, Marmar. Do your dance on him.
From a Ravens Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 73 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Bills 0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this
That's
one
what's
out
a lot. He a dog. He ain't fast, but he a dog.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just
good tackle. Keep everything in front of you.
That you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got to sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here too after a good stop. Throwing again on second down.
Stay sticky.
He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up.
That pussy got armed. And you saying he threw that late, he still fired that motherfucker. Oh my God.
Trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. He's going to go up top again.
Stingley.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense?
Good toe tap flag,
the offense scored to go up 7-zip. You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge.
Oh, you got to catch that. Come on, you playing against your old team.
Taking the crowd out of the game, it'd be ideal.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Seem in a rush. I guess they just.
I was trying to hike the ball the whole time.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there.
You always come into the line from doing all this extra shit.
Just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On second down, here's Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Throwing is Jackson. And he's able to find Diggs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down. They go play action now. Jackson.
Good day.
Under a heavy rush.
Come on, JoJo, bro. You always standing the fuck around.
Now, after that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's got room. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
That was on me.
So that'll back him up.
God damn. That's 2 delay games, Lamar. Get your shit together.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to fire this thing deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an
Come on, baby.
inside
Can't let that happen. Look at
He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Let's go, greatness.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, take it. Oh, you gonna teleport me back.
Inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
That's out to the left and complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
Perfect call.
Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means
good shit, Sturdy. Good shit, man that up. Good shit. Ah, good tackle.
And they're going to be
hey, rookie!
right around the 17 17-yard
2 of them, baby. Good shit, 30.
First quarter,
I start you, baby. Let's go.
2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got
Way
to
to play
still make the
underneath.
right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That is caught
Under the
inside
pass.
the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
From 17
All right, so let's get
yards
this run
out.
game going.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Playing our boy.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past him.
This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
You need that 96, 97 speed receiver. Your fucking quarterback got cannon, bro. You get a speed burner in over here, bro, then your underneath should open back up because then you can't cheat you.
And some dangerous territory.
Like right now, I could cheat you not being scared of the deep ball outside of 84.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Did they just say force a punt on 3rd and 14?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Oh, good throw, Mike. Yeah, you see Stingley all spent around? Good throw, Mike. Ah, you motherfucker! Good throw. Oh my God, I was stuck on that D-line.
A terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Allen.
I don't even know what I'm using.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
You leaving?
They do
Mommy
get a
outside?
yard there, but
Love
only
you.
a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To the shotgun snap to Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Did you get hit throwing that, Mike?
The tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case,
That was a good
maybe
read.
a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20.
Good tackle.
And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't
What was
they?
that?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And to give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Baltimore.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. This time Jackson will throw it.
Jeez, take that sack.
Don't get him as he goes down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Nigga, purple.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
There you go. Get off that purple shit.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Can't have enough space for that. Can't throw it inside.
Used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
That boy's special. Try to tell you.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down.
You're witnessing greatness.
On 2nd and 2, Allen launches a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to loft one. Deep
throw.
left side.
Oh, good D! Oh my God! Get ready to get back, Sturdy. I was playing underneath. I thought he was burnt. Oh my God! What they want you to do in that situation? Like, because if you fire, that's game, boy. It's a good fucking read. down back. We'll take it.
So second down, still 10 yards to go.
Go
Ball on the
Overshawn.
43.
Hey, rookie.
Throwing again. Allen. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's just him being a rookie, because that's the right read again. Call the receiver on linebacker. Man, this game, boy. I swear, they pick and choose when they want something to happen. Because that's the matchup. That was a good fucking read. That's the matchup. That's crazy, bro. That's the fucking matchup. Anybody else throw to a fucking receiver on a linebacker, they catch that shit. That shit crazy.
Throwing is Allen on third. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. The 20. And now look at this. Big game.
I knew it was coming out. I was going to run out of bounds. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely
I knew it was coming. I was going to get out of bounds. I was being greedy. Oh, God. Hate this fucking game, bro. This nigga don't never fumble in real life. Oh, he's got him fucking fumbling on the game.
For the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Way to work, Stinkster.
Don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Allen will try again on second down.
The throw.
He'll have a first down and more past the 20 as he'll take it all the way up to the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. But it'll be second down. To throw again, Allen. He to find his running back. It's complete.
Come on, baby. Gotta catch that running back. Don't let him do that shit.
With 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Oh, shit.
He was solid on
What,
the
a double line on you?
Not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it.
I can't hear you.
They've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Yep.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And that's
Diggs, though. Oh, my God.
Too good there. The contact.
Fuck out of here.
3 and it's 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against
Pussy ass Diggs.
With his talent, you would expect
He out of here. He going to the line.
To him in this game.
On the board's life.
Way to push. Can't get a yard, you don't belong on the field.
A big roll of the dice space on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate.
Come on, yo, wow. Yo, yeah, get the fuck off my field, bro. Fuck that. You out of here, bro. No way.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver.
No way. We ain't
And
taking that
2nd
shit.
down.
Fuck out of here, dog. You out here can't even get to the ball right now. Got 1 catch out of 4 tries. 2 catches out of 4 tries. But
don't quit. Don't quit. Please.
Throwing again.
Oh, he quit.
Keep going, too fast. Get over there.
Oh, no, he quit.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
6 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
Now a handoff looking right. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the
God
first half. They've
damn,
got to
I
find
ain't
a way
even
to
get
get
my
him going as a big part of their
running back,
offense.
man.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
7-yard line.
Jackson.
Good throw.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
He said, man, fuck that.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
That's what he can do. Okay, Diggs.
Down at the 2-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
6'8" got shut down. That's what I'm talking
Off
about.
the option, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Then it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream.
That's not what happened,
he could have fair
dumbass.
caught that one. That was way too easy.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
It'd be hard to say that the defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Hold your blocks, Israel.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4.
Well, that's the big drawback to
I knew
this
you were going to miss. I'd have bounced that out.
The quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
That continues to struggle to sustain a drive. Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And this offense continues to pour it on. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. He'll throw from the gun. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Allen. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Gotta make that tackle, homeboy.
All the way home for a Bills touchdown.
JR one-on-one took both the safeties out the middle of the field. Make the play.
His first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick 1st down. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To throw again is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Ravens add on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, Coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one, you're exactly right. Clean sweep, and boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Now, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen, he's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
To throw on 3rd down. And
30.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 35. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing the Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
God damn, who the fuck is that DN?
A full 3 down to the 32-yard line. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And
get the fuck.
It falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you look at the score, you think they'd be pretty comfortable.
Oh my God.
Lead, but these guys are absolutely not going
Oh,
to
this game ain't shit. And I missed that.
And they want to do it with a big play.
Oh, no,
unable to connect in that attempt.
Almost did.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out.
Boy, to that animation. That shit funny as hell. They're going to make you run away from it.
Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 30.
Oh, my God.
Big pickup of 30.
Fucking game, bro. Oh, my God. Look, yeah, they're going to drop it.
Oh, down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll toss this right side to Moss. Moss is right inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 2.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. Here it's 3rd and 2. To the air. Allen letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late.
Oh my God! That drive was crazy. Jesus Christ!
Did, my good man.
Oh my God! Oh God, that shit was crazy, bro. Oh my God, man, that is fine. Good shit though. Way to make them play.
Bills 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And
I can't hear you, bro.
Red zone at the 19-yard line.
Well, let me see if I can turn my shit up. Maybe it's my shit.
Man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the Bills' 12.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Good tackle. That's why I was
Looking
breaking
a
that
couple
first.
yards on that one. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson now. And this This is going to be incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He may try and run for this.
Might have stopped him.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
Yeah, he stopped him.
No, they're going to say he
that second hit did that.
So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a people protest out of it. That's just who they are.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll take this one away up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Baltimore.
Going to work this one down to about the 5.
On the keeper.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Tonight,
well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number.